At DuckWorks, we've seen firsthand how many Microvellum users struggle to fully utilize Microvellum and get set up with their CAD template. The software, getting it set up and adjusting to your drafting workflows. Often people are trying to force their outdated CAD templates to work with Microvellum, which leads to bottlenecks and delays in your process. And so we've developed our template that works seamlessly with AutoCAD and Microvellum to make a process as streamlined as possible. Today, I'm going to walk you through the process of how you can go to our online store. You can purchase and download this template, and then we'll walk through how you could set it up and then how you use it, how it will streamline your processes and your workflows in drafting. That's why we created the DuckWorks Microvellum CAD template. It's built specifically to help millwork professionals streamline their workflow and really tap into what Microvellum can do. Whether you're new to the software or just looking to get more out of your current setup, our template is designed to make your drafting faster and more accurate. So our template you can find on our website easily for download. And if you go to our website, which is duckworksmw.com, there is a store link, which you will find right here is the product. Once you've purchased and downloaded, you will get a zip file and instructions. And I'm going to walk you through everything that comes in the download, what the instructions are, and then we'll go through the whole setup process together. So here, what you can see is what you will expect once you get the download. So this will come in your email. You'll get a link to download and unzip, and inside that file will be everything that you see here on my screen. So in that, you've got your README, your installation and setup instructions, which is in PDF format, and it includes a full tutorial of exactly what I'm going to walk you through, but in written form with images. And you can see what that looks like here, which we will go through together. Additionally, in the download, you will have all of the files needed for all 6 sheet sizes that we provide. 8.5 by 11, 18 by 12, 18 by 24, 24 by 36, 11 by 17, and 9 by 12. So we've built this to work for all sheet sizes that are common in millwork shop drawings, and you can use one or all of them. We're going to start with today using and practicing setting up the 24 by 36 sheet size. Inside that folder for each sheet size, you will find the various files that you need to set up that template. So there's actually in each sheet size 3 template files. These are the DWT file types. And we have the cover template, we have the key plan template, and we have the room template. And so we'll go into this a little bit later, but this supports the structure that we recommend setting up your projects and organizing your files for all your Microvellum projects that's going to set you up for success, the fastest speed of use of the software, and the best organization for teams to work. Additionally, you'll have included here a millwork.ctv file. So this is your plot styles that gives you your line weights assigned by color. That can be customized and you can make multiple others, but this is pre-set up with line weights that are already mapped to the colors in the template that we've provided. There's a logo file, which right now is the DuckWorks logo that you will use to replace with your logo. Additionally, there's an Excel file, which has all the schedules that can be linked to your cover series or plumbing schedules, indexes, and so on and so forth. And we'll go through this as well. And then there's font files and a Microvellum import file. So now let's start with the instructions and we will walk you through how to set this up for the first time in your configuration with Microvellum. So I'm going to show you how you would follow these instructions that we've provided in the PDF instructions. So we just went through downloading and placing the files. So once you've downloaded them, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to extract. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow this step 2. We're going to copy these 4 files here that are outlined. The room template, the logo, the key plan template, and the cover template. And then what we're going to do is we're going to map to our drawing templates folder to paste them. So if I go back to my files, we want to copy each of our 3 templates and the logo file. And then if you go into Microvellum and browse to factory data, we can go to drawing templates. We're going to paste our files here. Going back to our instructions, this is what it just showed you. The Excel file that is labeled schedules is going to be saved into every new project that you create. So for now, I'm going to copy this as well and put it in the same place. Okay, now we want to move our CGB file to our plot styles folder. So we need to first locate where our plot style folder is. And we can do this by clicking on the plotter manager button in the output tab of AutoCAD. And then we can go to plot styles from there. Okay. We're going to go and copy the CGB file and paste it in this new folder. So going back to our instructions to the next step. Now we need to import the template project into Microvellum, and this is what's going to give us our properties to populate title block. So in Microvellum Toolbox palette, we're going to go to Toolbox Setup and Options, and then open the Configuration Editor window. And under Utilities, we're going to go to Database Management. Now that we're here, we're going to come down to Import, and we're going to go find our file. We're going to select the Microvellum export.stf and open. And all we want to do is import this template project. I'm going to click transfer and import is complete. We're going back to our instructions. We're going to open the template project that we just imported. And then we're going to go to our project properties. And we're going to go to these user-defined project properties. And this is where we're going to first save these to be template properties. So we're going to first show template properties, and we're going to delete all these. Yours may look different depending on what's already set up in your template, but we're going to remove any that we don't need, and these are all from the out-of-the-box library that we don't want. This process that we're going through is just a one-time process that we should never have to do again. For the room properties, so here we can go to room properties now that we have our room open. I'm going to go to show template properties, and I'm going to delete all of those from the template. Okay. So now I should be able to So now we're going to go back to the user-defined project properties. And what we want to do is we want to save all of these. We're in the template project that we imported. And here's all of the template properties that we now want to have in every project that you create new in Microvellum. And to save these back, we click on each one and we can right-click Make Template Property. And this, unfortunately, is a one-by-one process. But again, you will only have to do this one time, and then it will always be there. Once you get those all saved, we can double check and show template project properties. And again, we should see all of the project properties that we just made template properties. Okay, we're opening the cover and we're gonna save these room properties to the same process. And in order to change this, you'll need to go into the drawing templates folder, which is where we pasted this logo file earlier as well. And we'll simply need to change this with your desired logo. I'm gonna replicate this process and I'm gonna change our logo that comes with the template and show you how to change it to, I'm gonna use the AWI logo as the example. And I'm going to, you get the error that I did, just close. We just need to rename the new logo to the same name. It should get opened in our template. We can check this by opening that same file again. As we go to Bayfish Face, you'll see the logo has changed. Now, you'll likely need to adjust the dimensions, which you can easily do. There's also instructions about how to resize that logo in our instructions that you'll get with the download. So now we can change the company information in your title block, which again, we have this outlined in instructions. You will go in through those instructions and edit the block, and you can change from our DuckWorks Millwork solutions to your information for your company. And you'll do this one time and then save this back for new projects. So that is the process of setting up the new template, and now you should be ready to go to create a new project. So now let's walk through what that looks like, setting up a project now that this is all there and using it for the first time. So I'm going to add a new project like you're used to. And I'm going to add a new room, and let's start with our cover. We add a new room. We call this my cover. And here's where I get to see my new templates. So in this list, because of where we pasted them before, you know how the new templates. So here I'm going to pick my cover template and then open. And then I am immediately going to go to my project properties, where we can go to these user properties, and you can see all the properties that we added to your template now. This will come in every new project automatically by default. And so what this allows us to do is we can change any of these fields to update the project information going forward. So I can change my project number to whatever yours might be. You can change the project title. New project, remodel. I can put in my initials for the reviewer. I can change the submittal date. And then so on and so forth. So by doing so, when I do this and I click update title block, it's going to automatically update all of that information in your brand new title block. So that is the first benefit of this new template and how easy it is to use for you going forward. You will have the ability to update all of this information in your project properties. And so now if I want to create a new room, let's make a floor plan. And we can use our new reference plan template. We're going to get the same option to pick what template I want to use. I'm going to use my key plan template. I'm going to click this and open an update tile block because I've already put in my project information in the project properties. Now the title block here will be updated with the information that I have put in my project properties. I can then proceed in here to import, for example, if I get the CAD files from the architect or the GC, or if I'm drawing my plan, I can paste it here and I will already have a layout set up where my ref plans can go. Furthermore, I can go into my room properties and I can put revision days. So if I were to revise this again on tomorrow, put my initials and a comment. Again, I can update title block. And that information goes into my revision block. Let's make one lot more room to show you how the room template works. We'll just leave room 1. And I'm going to choose my room template. Again, open and update title block so I get my project information to populate. And are you ready to go? I can go to room properties if I have revisions in any different room, and those properties are unique to that room. The room template comes pre-populated with layouts and viewports that are already pointed to your model space views for a plan, elevation, and sections. We've set this template up, which is how we recommend working in Microvellum in your CAD templates, so that every room or area or scope has its own CAD file and its own room in Microvellum. This allows multiple people to work on the same project and allows you to keep the file sizes smaller and faster and quicker to use. And keeps it allows you to segment your work as you would release it. So if this room or this drawing would be a work order, I have everything that I need together in one drawing for publishing to the shop. The other thing I'll point out here is you see here, I see plan A, you see elevation A in the viewport. That makes it easy to find what I'm looking for in model space. If you've ever gone and worked behind another engineer, another drafter, and not known how they put stuff in model space, it can be boggling how to find and trace back what's the viewport looking for in model space. So we've organized model space in a grid layout where across the top you've got plans and corresponding elevations. And then we've got sections off to the left. Everything is aligned, so you can use construction lines vertically from plan to elevation, horizontally from elevation to section, and you can easily navigate. Plan A is always in the same place, plan B, and you can renumber these views as you need, but this allows anybody from Paperspace to find what they're looking for in model space. It also comes pre-populated with blocks, everything you need from view labels and callouts to section tags, and even your elevation markers for in-wall blocking. I will remind everybody, I didn't point this out yet, but this is an AWI QCP compliant template. And what that means is that what AWI QCP shop drawing standards fall for, we have in our title block from QCP information to the contractor and architect information to manufacturer information, and everything that you would need to be compliant with shop drawings for that. So you can not have to think, is this is a QCP job, I need to change my standards. All of this, as you'll notice, is set up with colors. And the last thing I'll point out is we do have legends over here that you can reference. In model space, quickly, Your annotative dimensions, we have preset up with a standard, a VIF for verified dimensions, which are set up with the plot style to automatically print red. We have FD, and we have equal and plus minus dimensions. So the idea here is that if I need to create a dimension in a pinch, and I want that to be a VIF dimension, I can very quickly just change that dim style to whichever thing I want it to say. No more adding text or overwriting or anything like that. And that color is set to print in, which you can change in the plot style. The layers that we have here and the colors are all here, and you'll notice these are preset up here for reference, an easy reference. But we do have all the Microvellum layers preset up. And the idea there is this template is built to work with Microvellum. If you don't have Microvellum's layers in your template, Microvellum products, when you put them in, will create them, and they'll set to your default properties. So white and default line rates. And so that can be not ideal. So we have them preset up, and the colors are mapped here, what they correspond to in line rates. There's also hatches, so you can easily match properties and utilize any of these blocks and things in any drawing you have going forward. I hope this tutorial is very helpful for you. I think that you get a lot of value out of this. We welcome as much feedback as you can give us, and we'll continue to make improvements to this based on that feedback. So we'll have links in the show notes here or wherever it is that you're watching this, where you can email us, give us feedback, ask questions, or help setting this up. And we'll continue to post more instructional and helpful information on how you can get the most out of your new CAD template.